All right, in this video, I'm going to be comparing and contrasting Kajabi to StandStore and how I arrived at these two tools to compare is I'm going to be going over a SEO strategy. It's pretty simple, very powerful for making sales on through affiliate marketing or affiliate SEO. So in this video, we're going to be comparing Kajabi, the main product, to StanStore, and how I found that was by typing the word Kajabi into Google. You can also do this with YouTube with the word VS. And if you go down here, you can see StanStore. So YouTube, and sometimes you'll get different answers. So that's how you do that. And the reason this is powerful is because these are buyer keywords. These are people who are usually on the fence. They're comparing these two different tools, deciding which one to go with before they make their buying decision. And so that's how I arrived at that. You can do that. My course at the end, teach affiliate SEO. That's been responsible for making me several million dollars online over the last couple of years. And it's what helped me pluck me out from the 9 to 5 world, which I was never that great at, didn't make that much money, and affiliate marketing changed my life, and I did it through SEO of all things. So I didn't use paid traffic and all that stuff. So first I'll do StanStore. So this is a tool that I actually don't know too much about. I just learned about it a couple of years ago. I've just heard about it. I don't have a lot of experience selling on these newer platforms like the shorts and reels and stuff like that. But just at first glance from the offer page here, it looks really cool. Like if I haven't, after all these years taking the plunge, haven't adopted all the shorts and reels formats, even though for several years now everything's been moving that direction, and I've just like I just really didn't want to change again because I've made such a comfortable living with SEO through Google and YouTube, and I was being paid residual payouts from the products and offers I promoted that I never segue to the TikToks and the Instagrams and stuff, and vertical format and stuff. So I'm like way behind the times, but this looks like a really cool tool because that's where all the traffic has gone. So like Facebook Reels and stuff, like they're giving all of their traffic and attention to the mobile devices. So this, if I had to start over again and I was making a course, since that's where the majority of the traffic is these days because everybody's on their phone, I would actually recommend starting with StanStore because it basically allows you to sell stuff, or if you want to do like calendar invites and stuff for people booking times to do coaching or consulting or something, and it looks like you can create course content and stuff. It looks like it has some analytics. That's cool. Some auto DMs. So it shows some of the popular tools that it replaces. They actually mentioned Kajabi and some of these other features as well, all rolled up into 29 bucks a month. So it's less than $1 a day, which is ridiculously low to start out with. I mean, that's a couple $100 a year for to just get started in the first 30 days. Third, less than $1 a day, and with the traffic and traction on like these social media short platforms, you know, if you're someone that's a little more savvy or younger, you probably understand how you can get the traffic and attention very quickly. So all you need to do once you have the attention is put an offer, any type of offer, in front of them, ideally some sort of offer that's related to the content that you create. And I think that's going to be the fastest, simplest way for you to make money online. However, if you're someone who is maybe not using those channels at the moment, or you want a more traditional tool for creating courses and selling your information product, that's what I use Kajabi for. I've been using them for about a decade. They've been around for a long time. They're not like a dinosaur tool either that never evolves. They evolve and add new features every single couple year and every couple months now in recent year or so. And so if you are a creator or you're like considering becoming a creator or maybe you're an influencer trying to figure out what the best platform is for your work. If you're considering other like course platforms, I would personally go with Kajabi. I think it's the best one. That's why I went with them. And I can see that since they've been around for a while, they seem to have like a plan to stay around for many years and also continue to be relevant and evolve and not um, fall behind and stuff. And so it doesn't have the same like use case ish or like scenario with like StandStore in the sense that like it's not a tool designed to sell and convert on mobile or whatever, but like you can send people to your page and they can be like mobile optimized and stuff like that. But it's a great platform that's an all-in-one platform that actually it's very stable and it continues to get better. And you can honestly, if you just use one of many of the features, it'll more than pay for itself. I mostly just use it for selling information products and then following up with people with email. And that alone, I've generated several $100,000 just for that. As you can see here, this is the back office of my course, which I haven't done too much with in a while, to be honest, but this was generated in the last couple of years, just all with organic traffic. So this is just a course that I teach. I don't make the majority of my money from this. This is just extra or bonus or whatever. Like the majority of my money came from affiliate marketing, affiliate SEO, doing what I'm doing and what I'm demonstrating in this video. And then once I had some results, I put it in this course kind of to document it for myself. And then once I had it all put together, I decided to share it with other people so that other people can get similar results. So if you go to SEOaffiliatedomination.com, you can scroll down, see some of the results of several of my students. I actually have dozens more of these videos. These are just a handful. And then if you want to learn more about my process, you can watch this free presentation, see if it resonates with you. If it does, I'd love to have you as a student, and you can learn my process, begin to implement it, and get similar results like you see here. And it's something it's not here today, gone tomorrow. This is something that's worked for a very long time and will continue to work for a very long time. And all these recent advancements with AI have just made it better, faster, cheaper. And so everything, like, it's not going away, especially with AI. It's just going to get better and faster and easier and stuff. So those are the two use cases that I would compare contrast with StanStore versus Kajabi. If you're looking for like kind of a more traditional all-in-one platform, then Kajabi's great, but they've got a lot of like more evolving features that are evolving with like AI and mobile and social media shorts and all that stuff. But like StanStore looks like it was built specifically for that. So if that's where your audience already hangs out and that's where maybe you are and you already have an audience that are following and you're just looking to sell like a simple information product or maybe have people be able to pay you for some coaching calls or consulting or whatever, and you want to be able to share that directly on your social media and stuff, StanStore looks like a great solution for that. So hopefully that helps you decide between them. If you decide to go with Kajabi, I'd appreciate it if you click the link somewhere around this page or this video and use my referral link. That way I will get a little bit of a kickback, and that helps me out, and then I can continue making videos just like this that you can get value from. And hopefully you did get some value from this video and helped you decide between the two. And yeah, that's it, pretty much it for this video. And thanks for watching. This is Greg Jeffries, and I will see you in the next one.